Hello students. So in this video what we are going to do is we are going to show you three things. Number one, how to merge two rows or two columns in a table. Number two, how to split one cell of a table into multiple columns or multiple rows. And number three, a very important one, that is how to delete a table. So over here we are going to have the table. We are having a table over here with two rows and two columns. I'm keeping it very simple. So Monday and Tuesday make the first one. In order to merge the table, what we are going to do is, what we are taking over here, the first two rows or the first two columns of the first row, we'll select these two columns, we'll right click on them and we'll choose the option of merge cells. You'll see that the first two columns or the first two rows which we want to merge have been merged. I'll do Ctrl Z. Now let's try with two different data. I am having two different data in two different columns. Now I'll select the first two columns of the first row. I'll right click on this and I'll choose the option of merge cells. Now look at over here carefully. Both the columns have been merged. This is merging of two columns of a cell. Now it may happen, suppose the second row first column, which is having Wednesday, I want to split it into two columns. So select this cell, right click on this, we'll choose the option of split cells. So number of columns I'm giving it as 2, number of rows I'm keeping it as 1. That is Wednesday will be having this particular column will be split into two columns. Click on OK and you'll see there are two particular columns in this. You can do the reverse, for example with this one. Right click on this, choose the option of split cells. I can have number of columns as 1, I can have number of rows as 2, and it will be split in a horizontal manner like this. So this is how you split the cells, just the opposite of merge. In merge we are merging two cells into one. In split cells we are dividing two cells into, or dividing one cell into more than one cells. Now the next topic which you need to keep in mind is deleting a table. Now the common mistake which many students do is just select the table, press the delete key. That is an incorrect option, because I'll show you what. Just pressing or selecting the table and clicking on the delete key will delete only its data, not the full table. Remember this in mind. I'll show you once again. Just selecting the table and pressing the delete key will delete only the contents of the table, not the full data. If you want to delete the table, in that case you will click on the plus sign at the top of the table. You will go to the layout tab at the last option of MS Word, and in this case over here the fourth option from the left, there is an option called delete. You will click on this, you will choose the option delete table, then the table will be deleted. There is another shortcut key for deleting the table. You can click on delete table over here from the layout tab. There is another shortcut key, that is you press this plus sign to select the table, you click on shift delete, the table will be deleted. So that is a shortcut method. You can remember this. You just click on the plus sign to select the table and then you press shift delete. There is a third way of doing that. What is the third way? Again, you select the table. Another easy one, this is perhaps the easiest of the lot, to press the backspace key. So there are three ways. Number one is from the layout tab. Number two is from the shift delete option after selecting the table. And number three, the easiest of the lot, that is select the table and press the backspace key. This is how you work with the tables. Thank you very much.